Today we are visiting Sweetland Farm, a working dairy farm where you can hand feed the goats, give their cute heads a little pet, and even try your hand at milking. And the best part, you can wrap it all up with some goat milk gelato. So let's get started. We are Wildlings and Waypoints. Come along as we start our tour of Sweetland Farm. To get to Sweetland Farms coming from Waikiki, you'll turn left off of Wailakini Drive onto a dirt road. Once you turn onto the dirt road, make sure you stay to the left until you get to the parking lot where you'll find plenty of spaces to park your vehicle. The farm is open to the public Thursday through Saturday, and they offer tours Friday and Saturday. Tours start at 10 and 11:45 a.m. They last about an hour. The cost for adults is $20. However, discounts are given to kama'aina, military, and children. In my opinion, the tour is the way to go. Sweetland Farm is nestled on the northern shores of Oahu. It is the island's only certified goat dairy. The farm sits on 86 acres that were once pineapple fields. We arrived at Sweetland Farm just in time for the 10 o'clock tour. Sean, one of the owners, led our tour. He has that mixture of farmer, storyteller, and proud parent of a whole lot of goats. Listening to him, you could tell this wasn't just a farm. It was a vision brought to life, rooted in family, hard work, and a love for these animals. Sean explained the history of the farm, how the goats are milked, and even how the delicious cheese is made. After Sean gave us an overview of the history of the farm and its inner workings, he gave us a tour of the milking parlor before my very favorite part of the tour, which was learning how to hand milk a goat. He talked us through the proper technique for milking a goat before he gave us the opportunity to give it a try ourselves. It's not as easy as it looks. I think it takes a little bit of practice to get it right. On this farm, the goats are milked in the milking parlor twice a day, in the early morning and again in the late afternoon. They are currently milking about 82 goats, and each goat produces roughly a half a gallon of milk a day. Whew, that is a lot of milk. Sweetland Farm's philosophy is simple. Healthy soils grow healthy pastures, which raises healthy goats, which makes outstanding milk and award-winning cheeses. It's all part of a larger movement to grow locally and strengthen food security in Hawaii. During the tour, you'll have ample time to spend with the goats, getting to know their sweet personalities, and Sean will even tell you the names of some of the goats. The farm grows its own grass, cutting about 2,000 pounds a day. The adult goats eat about 10 to 15 pounds a day, while the teenagers may eat a little bit more. Goats have 4 stomachs, so they're always eating. One of the highlights of the tour was to get up close to them and hand feed them. They were always eager for a snack, and it would give you a chance to pet their cute heads. Goats lack upper front teeth, having a hard dental pad instead to help them rip and tear their vegetation with their lower incisors. Goats are amazing climbers. In some parts of the world, you'll even see them perched in trees, balancing on the tiniest ledges just for a tasty bite. Look close at the goat's eyes and you'll notice that they have rectangular pupils. Also, the eyes are situated on either side of their head. This helps them give a field of vision of about 320 to 340 degrees, which helps them keep an eye out for predators. Goats don't like to be alone. They form strong bonds with each other, and they can even form strong bonds with humans. Our next stop is the kid barn, where we get to meet one of the younger members of the herd. This little guy that's about to come out is 6 months old. Our visit to Sweetland Farm this time around was during the summer months, but if you come in the earlier parts of the year, you can even see younger goats. Goats are considered kids for about the first year of their life. If you visit Sweetland Farm in the early part of the year, maybe through about January through June or so, you could participate in goat yoga when the kid goats are still little kids. Make sure to take some time to appreciate all the buildings and the equipment that you see around you. Remember that this is a working dairy farm, so everything that you see is not for show, it's there because it gets used. Now it's time for my kiddo's favorite part of our trip to Sweetland Farms, a visit to the farm store and a chance to get some goat milk gelato. Before you dive into the gelato, make sure to give this shop a good look. You can find all sorts of treasures that you weren't expecting to see. And of course, this is where you can stock up on all kinds of goat milk goodies, from cheese and caramels to soaps and lotions. And you can also have a sneak peek at how they make the cheese. Don't forget to check out all the other goat milk inspired yumminess while you're looking around. When it's finally time for you to choose your gelato flavors, they'll let you have a small sample to make sure that you're sure about your selection. But in my opinion, all of the choices are delicious. And you can even add some goat milk caramel to the top. When you're all set, there's plenty of space outside to have a seat at one of the picnic tables to enjoy your goat milk gelato. After we finished our sweet treat, we really wanted to feed the goats one more time before it was time to head out. So we purchased an extra bag from the friendly staff at the front desk and made our way around on a self-guided tour, feeding them at our leisure. Sweetland Farm isn't just about goats, it's about connection. Their mission is to teach kids and families about farming and the importance of agriculture in Hawaii. Visitors leave not only entertained but inspired, with a deeper appreciation for local agriculture. Sweetland Farm is a wonderful place to come to visit, whether you have children or not. It's so much fun to spend time with the goats, to feed them, to pet them. Just make sure to keep an eye out for the naughty ones. That wraps up our time at Sweetland Farms. It's been a fantastic visit. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join us on our next adventure. See you next time.